Two bills introduced this week would legally allow Florida parents to take 3 months of paid leave when they have a baby, adopt, or foster a child. This is called the Florida Family Leave Act. The bills were introduced by Senator Janet Cruz from Tampa. They're making their way through the Florida State Senate and House. To qualify for leave, people must be employed by the company for at least 18 months. Now, if passed, the legislation would take effect on July 1st of 2020. Our Liz Crawford just spoke to Senator Cruz, who is in Tallahassee right now. Cruz says employers would not have to pay for this. The employee would have a payroll deduction option to save for leave. Liz is working on that story for you. That's coming up tonight on 10 News this evening.